sitting down and really talking, listening to each other instead of feeling that their way is the only way, I guess.
Maybe, not focusing so much on, what financial benefits we have from other countries, and more on how we could help the countries possibly, in actual social aspects rather than all monetary.
I guess talking it out, but that doesn't exactly work.
I'm going to have to go with negotiations, with leaders talking with each other and discussing issues and kind of coming together and knowing that war is not the best answer. So.
Definitely don't think that war is the answer, but I don't have anything else to propose at this time. The only thing that I can say for sure that I know to be true is that we should help other countries out when they need our help.
The opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation. A good alternative to a conflict and war, I think, is maybe first to assess why a war is going on, if there is a need on one side for one of the parties, to address that need maybe by use of the bartering system or trade routes, as we used to have, but not bringing weapons into the role. Remove weapons from the equation completely.
There's really no alternative to conflict or war, but there is dispute resolution. And rather than go into it with arms up, maybe you should go into it with the ability to talk and the ability to work through things, even if you can't be in the same room with a person. I mean, look at North Korea. They just keep putting their arms up, and we keep having problems with them. And we've tried everything, but they won't come in the room with us. Maybe they should try some kind of mediation or dispute resolution.
I think the alternatives would be to find out what the root causes of the problems are and then work on those. So if it's, based off of energy or some kind of consumption, go to the root cause and solve those issues so that we don't have any wars or problems.
I suppose on an international level, probably negotiations and economic sanctions, I guess. I mean, it hasn't, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's prevented wars. I guess it's probably prevented war between the United States and Iran, and the United States and North Korea, and at some point probably Soviet Union. I don't know.
I don't really think that anything aside from conversation and open-mindedness are alternatives to conflict and war. Conflict and war happen because of misunderstandings, and misunderstandings happen because of a lack of communication and greed. But I think that until everybody, not us, not them, I think that until everybody can, have a conversation about everything, then there really isn't a viable alternative.
Personally, I can't really think of any alternatives. I mean, there's always the wishy-washy discussion of, people should be more open-minded and they should try and talk it out and be more willing to compromise. But I think that sometimes, regardless of how willing people are to talk about it, it just can't be avoided.
I think it just communicate and as much as possible, and then just be patient and then never give up on communicating.